Okay.
Welcome to Huzaira and Ruth's podcast, where two besties share laughter, stories, and real talk about life, school, and everything in between.
Yes, guys. Hello, everyone. Welcome back. This is our first episode of our BFF Chronicles podcast with Ruth and
Huzaira!
Yay! So what are we going to be talking about today?
You tell.
Okay. Well, our first thing, we're going to be talking about basically how were we like as kids in our childhood. And basically, we are going to be just talking about some funny stories, and we're going to ask like questions to each other about, fun things that we experienced, what were like maybe like interesting, crazy things, or just like all of that. So we are really starting this podcast because, I don't know,
we're bored and we wanted to do something fun together, make more memories.
Yeah, definitely. And I feel like we've also watched a lot of Instagram reels about this and stuff, and like we watch a lot about like
besties.
Yeah.
And also leaving high school with no memories. That's depressing. That would be a depressed person, but that's not us.
Yeah. And we also watched like a lot of reels about like other people's like podcasts like they would make, and like I don't know, we made like this idea like in winter break, I think.
Yeah, no, before winter break.
Yeah, and then like we kind of just like, okay,
let's do it.
We finally like made an outline, and now we're actually like getting started with it. Yeah. So that's really who we are. But anyways, we are two juniors.
Yeah,
we are two juniors who really just
have their own life. We're both their besties.
Yeah, we just like to do
dumb stuff together to make memories. We can really do anything in the name of memories.
Yeah. We just do everything together. Like we literally just do everything together. Like that's literally us.
If I sign up for something, she's signing up for it too. Like even if she don't know what that is.
Yeah, that's the same thing here, bro. We just do all like the same like activities together and stuff.
Like she joined BSU, Black Student Union. I joined too, and then I joined South Asian Society, and she's joined too.
I mean, yeah, because all are welcome.
For real.
That's the main thing. That's the main thing. Okay. So basically, we're gonna be now talking about how we were as kids. And just, let's first talk about that. So you, as I know you I've known you for like the past
5 years.
Since 8th grade.
5 years.
Yeah, since 8th grade. I don't know.
I think so, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
4 or 5 years.
Yeah, 4 or 5 years now. And you grew up in Pakistan. Mm-hmm. So that's like different from me.
Yeah, you grew up here.
I've been here in the US.
Respectfully.
Okay, yeah. No, yeah, but like, both of my parents are from Ethiopia. But I've definitely like, I have that culture in a way, but like
not really.
I do.
Girl, you eat chips with mine?
Okay.
Okay, yeah.
Okay, eating chips with mayonnaise is good though. It is.
Okay, I agree with that, but still, you cannot eat school lunch because it's too spicy for you, bro.
No, it's okay. Each person has like their own different like spice tolerance.
That's why we call you whitewashed.
Okay. Anyways, so you being born and raised in Pakistan, and me being here in the US, we have different things. Like we kind of experience different things in our childhood. Mm-hmm. So, what kind of kid were you like personality-wise?
I was a troublemaker, a confident kid.
I was actually way more shy.
Oh, no, I was not. I was a confident kid. I used to go to doctor and be friends with them. Like, literally, that's like, I was 2.5 years old. I went to Dr. Pyman. I was like, oh, let me do this. Like, let me check you up. Like, you know how you say. Mm-hmm. And then I was friends with a doctor. Yeah. So, I was always a confident, troublemaker kid.
I mean, like, for me, I was
kind of a tomboy, too.
Okay. I mean, I don't know, because, like, sometimes my mom could be telling me stories. Like, she told me, like, this one story where, like, we were at, like, the mall or something, and, like, I was, like, a kid, I don't know, like, maybe, like, 2 or, like, 3, you know, like, just, like, a young kid. And then she was like I used to like, there could be like strangers who are just like waving hi or something, and then I would just be like, oh hi, and then I would go up to them and like give them a hug. But I obviously like I don't remember that at all.
Why?
Like I don't know, because I was probably like 2 or 3 years old. I don't know.
I remember 2 or 3 years of my memories.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't.
Do
Actually, no, I feel like I was definitely more of like a shy kid than as I kind of am now. I feel like as I gotten older, I've kind of learned to like not really worry about like what other people think, and kind of like just being like, just enjoy time, you know, with the people that you love, family and friends and that kind of stuff. But definitely when I was also a kid, I was also I was shy, but with other kids, I was kind of bossy in a way. I was kind of like, I remember like if I would just go like to a playground like or something, and like there'd be other kids there.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then there'd be like other kids there, right? I'll be like, there'd be like this one kid who's like on the swings, and then I'm like, I want to go on the swings, and I'll be like, hey, this is mine.
No,
I want to go on the swings.
No, I wasn't like that. I used to slap kids. I don't know why.
That is insane.
No, it was like, I don't know why, but like, it was fun beating boys. No, it was like we had a fight, so that's why. I was like a kid.
Okay, well, what is the context of that? Explain.
Hear me out. They were our neighbors.
Okay.
Right? I used to play in the street, like our street.
Yeah.
So everyone used to play. I used to play cricket with my cousins. Okay, if you know, you know. I love cricket, so that's why.
Yeah, she does.
So we were there. They used to come out their house too, but like I don't know why. I remember I was like 4 or 5. I wasn't that older too. They would be 2 or 3. They used to come and stand on their house door. I used to go to them and slap them. They were so scared of me. I don't know why I liked like slapping them. They were innocent. Now if I think about myself, like why would I do that? But I don't know. They were 2 like brother and sister. I think so. They were twins.
Oh wow.
One time I didn't know. I still remember that because, yeah, I didn't know I actually slapped them. And then I realized their mom was standing behind me, and then she was angry. Somehow my cousin came and rescued me, but later while going back to home, he slapped me. So.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
But you had more of the confidence as a kid.
I was confident, bro.
Yeah. I don't know. In some ways, I guess I was, but overall, I was like, especially during like school and elementary school, I feel like it was, like, I don't know. I was definitely more shy, but like I had like obviously like my friends, like with my friends, obviously I was like crazier, I guess, in a way.
No, I wasn't that shy. I was confident in school too. Like, you know, like a student that would be really close to teacher. I was one of those.
Oh.
I was
okay, one of those too.
I was never
teacher's pet. Yeah.
I didn't want to say that. Well, people say teacher's pet in a negative way, but like actually in a positive way. Yeah, you can say that too.
Yeah. I know what you mean, like in a more positive way. Yeah.
I was really close to teachers. Also, I was never scared to say something to teachers too. So I was like always a confident kid.
No, that's good. No.
Sometimes I want to experience like to be shy, but I don't know. It's just not my personality. So,
yeah, definitely. I feel like.
And I yap a lot since I was a child.
Yeah, I guess like definitely, that shows kind of a difference in us, you know?
For real.
And like, that's kind of insane. But actually like now as like, you know, we've like, you know, been friends for like so much years now, we've definitely learned from each other as well.
Yeah, when we were both, like, I feel like when we're alone, probably sometimes we get embarrassed, but like when we're together, we don't.
Yeah,
and we also
definitely.
Don't care what people think.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, so, now let's go more deep into like maybe like some specific like story times of how we were as kids, you know. Maybe like when talking about like when I was in elementary school, I remember like there was like this, in a way I would get into a lot of the drama as well with like
kids,
other kids,
but
especially boys. Oh, okay. Like I remember this like from second grade. Okay, second grade. It was second grade, and like I had a crush. Like that was actually my first time I've actually had a crush.
Girl, what?
Yes, no. I like the first time I've actually had like a crush on a guy, right?
Oh my god.
Okay, well, like it was like a kid. Like we were kids. We were like, I don't know.
Don't say that. Okay, next thing.
Yeah. You know, you guys know that. You guys probably know the age range, but like, yeah. So like, it was well known. Like he knew that I liked him. I made it well known. Like everyone in the class kind of knew, I guess, in a way. And during like recess time, like at the playgrounds, like we would always like play tag or something.
Wait, is he the one you dated too?
No, this is like someone from elementary school, bro. They're not in my life now at all.
Okay. Sorry, guys.
So like,
I got distracted.
Yeah, big time. You got distracted, buddy. But no, yeah. In the playground, we would play tag like a lot, right? And I would always be like getting him. Because like I don't know, I don't know, because like it was well known that I had a crush on that person, but then there was like this other kid. There was this other kid, right? And you know, he was kind of like, I guess I don't know if he actually like liked me like as a crush, but like I don't know, he might have.
So he was the confused one.
Yeah, but like he was trying to, you know, hang out with me, and I was trying to like spend more time with him, like my crush, and he was trying to hang out with me.
Triangle.
Yeah, except
what grade were you in?
This was like probably like second grade. It's literally not anything too serious, bro. It was literally like that, and it was so obvious. I think like it got in like throughout all of second grade. It was so serious that like the teacher even knew, and like every time he didn't come to school, I would cry.
Sorry.
I really hope that the person who I'm talking about really never listens to this, but he's not in my life anymore. Like,
is he in school?
No. Not that, no. So, yeah. I really hope that person does not, like, you know,
oh my God,
remember this, but...
That was your first true love?
Yes, and I've never had, like, a big crush, like, ever since then. But I remember on the last day of second grade, like, before we went into summer...
You like, told him, don't tell me that.
No, he already knew, bro. That it was obvious, bro.
Like, obvious.
He knew. And sometimes he would mess with me. Like, he would, like, mess with me and, like, try to, like...
You're delusional.
As a kid, probably I was. But I remember... Okay, hear me out. It was the last day of second grade, right? And I was crying because... Why? Obviously, I didn't want to leave the class. I didn't want to, like, I wanted to see him more. Okay, yeah. Okay, here we are. Yeah,
that's how you know when someone is a creep person, like Ruth.
No.
You were crying
but you know,
you were...
he gave me a gift on the last day of school. He gave me a stick.
Stick?
Like, he gave me a stick with his name on it. Like, in order, like, to remember him or something.
What was his name? Name reveal, guys.
No name reveal, guys. No name reveal.
Now I really want to know about this person more. Wait, okay, never mind, nothing.
No, there's nothing. No name reveal, but yeah.
Question.
What?
Was he black?
No, he wasn't. No, he wasn't. No, but it was like when we finished that summer break and we were going back to what's it called? Back to school.
Yeah.
We weren't in the same class, right? And that made
Ruth's first heartbreak.
And that was like I cried so much.
Bro.
I was a big crier, believe it or not. Like when I was like a kid in elementary school, I was a big crier.
There, you know, in class there's always a kid who would cry on random things.
Yes, that was me sometimes. That was
sometimes.
Actually okay, yeah. Okay, maybe, but like yeah, like crying over the little things. That was actually me, guys. Believe it or not. But I then got over it. I think by like end of third grade, and because I never saw him really again after that, I was able to cope and like forget about it, you know. And obviously I forget about it now. That was like years ago.
Duh.
But yeah.
Almost 9 years ago. Dang, bro.
Yeah.
How old are you now?
I'm 17. Yeah.
So you were 8-year-old? Dang. Bro, you were 8-year-old. Go touch some grass, bro. You were falling in love at the age of 8? Dang.
Okay, there's a lot of kids who have like
I mean,
huge crushes on like other kids, bro. Okay, ready. Oh, what about you then? Do you have any fun stories?
about like
Funny.
childhood?
Yeah, I guess, yeah.
Yeah, I do.
Hold up, guys. She's dying.
No, I'm not.
Okay, no, she's not, guys. She's here.
Yeah. So let me think. I have a lot of stories. Okay, so that was like one of the big messes I went to. Like I didn't mean to do it. It wasn't me who did something, but I got dragged into, and I was called in front of the whole auditorium in my school,
Mm-hmm.
in front of everyone. So it was like that.
Oh, it's okay, guys. She's doing it once again.
So,
Uh-huh.
okay, so basically, I was in Pakistan. I'm really close to my family, as you guys know. So, it was like my uncle's school, like uncle's friend's school. So I was like, there's always a kid who got like a little more respect because they belong to school's teacher or like that.
Oh, like if like they're related to like the
Yeah.
principal or like someone like in charge.
Like the owner of the school was my uncle's best friend. So like I had the kind of thingy.
Uh-huh.
I was prioritized. I don't know why, but that was fun.
Uh-huh.
So one time my teacher was not there, but everyone used to love me, just because, probably because of my relation with the like honors, like whole thing. But one time I was in class, you know how you have boxes, like stationery boxes.
Mm-hmm.
So I used to have my own. Someone stole it, and we all went like, because I don't know who stole it. So I went like, who did? And someone else person said like, oh, there must have been a ghost. And from the whole class, I was in second grade, mind you. So we all believed there was a ghost in our class or in our school, that we all started crying. Our teachers knew, and then someone made up a sound. We ran outside of the school in the hallway, yapping that they saw someone in our class. Every school kids, like most of them, started crying. I still know the person, the boy who started it. And then I went like, yeah, my station is not also there. Like, oh, probably there is. But next day I go, where like in Pakistan there used to be like in the morning, like you know how we do morning prayer here in the morning announcements. But
Yeah.
But it's like in the ground. Every class dance there and do it with the teachers.
Oh.
So we always standing, and suddenly principals come up and like, oh, Huzaira, can you come up here? And now I don't have no clue. I'm like, okay. Mind you, there were almost 500 people or more than that, all teachers. He make me stand there and be like, okay, now tell me what you saw yesterday. I was like, huh? Because I wasn't the one who started. I was like, because the person I know wasn't there. It was my friend, my class fellow. So he wasn't there. And then I was like, what? And like, your station was stolen, right? And then you said there was a ghost. Where is it now? And I'm like, and he's like, you're spreading rumors about the school. I'm like, well, it's not only me technically. Just like, because the whole last day was like almost 6 hours, students were terrified, and the whole school knew like something has happened. So they just had to make me like come upstairs. I still remember the day. It was embarrassing. Everybody was looking at me, and they were like, some people gave me side eyes too. But they were like, okay, so now tell us. I was like, there's nothing. And they're like, so why did you say that? I was like, someone else said. But that was, I think, so embarrassing for me.